It's Madden NFL 23 on EA Sports. And we'll see Deontay Johnson. He got to the century mark in receiving last week.
They'll run it. This is James Robinson. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. First carry for the Iowa State man, Breece Hall. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2. On third down, here's Hall. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's fourth down. After last week's loss, you bet this offense probably wanted to come out with a little more fire than a 3-and-out.
And I'm sure that people are saying, hey, come on, Coach, what was the pregame talk? Have these guys ready to go? But you and I both know it goes into preparation and practice and being ready to go. That gives you the confidence to come out and play. They've got to find that and fast.
49-yard punt. 5 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Now we get our first look at the hometown kid, rookie Kenny Pickett from the University of Pittsburgh, as he leads the Steeler offense out for their first possession.
And I thought it was a really nice performance last week by him. 3 touchdown passes. I think that signifies exactly what he was getting done. He did have the 1 interception.
But that's the ratio you say you're okay with, right?
If you go 3-1, you're going to be pretty happy over the course of a season. And let's face it, he'll never blame the receiver publicly. But behind closed doors, he probably told his agent, hey, what's the deal? I should have had a perfect game.
First and 10, here's Pickett. Flushed out right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. First carry for Najee Harris. And he's got some space here. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Pittsburgh getting 16 yards there and also a first down.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at him and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. Pickett now on first down. And that one complete downfield to Johnson. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
In what many term is a down year for rookie quarterbacks, the Steelers took Pickett 20th overall because they knew him better than any other quarterback in the draft. They consider him the most pro-ready passer in the class. He's got plenty of gunslinger in him as well. You give him an inch of space to make a throw, he's going to try and make it into a mile.
Now a first down carry for Harris. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Pickett to throw on first down. Steps away to his left. Here's Johnson with a reception. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. 18 yards the gain for number 18.
Well, this is a defense that's definitely on their heels now because they gave up the running play for good yardage 1 play ago. Now the pass here sets this offense up first and goal. They're going to have to dig in strong now because they've been in retreat so far in this drive. This offense on the march.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. Harris running straight ahead. And a pretty little juke move there, but not a ton to show for it afterwards as he's brought down. Snell. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
How about that stand defensively? The sticks were moving against them. First down after first down was being piled up. They had driven all the way down the field, and then they ran into a wall on 3rd and goal. Nice job regrouping. Very impressive.
So Pickett is off to the sideline, and Chris Boswell is on for the Steeler field goal try. Boswell's kick is good, and the Steelers will jump out to a 3-zip lead. So a long drive gets them down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Back onto the field come the New York Jets for their 2nd drive. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Wilson. He finds his man complete. That's Wilson. 3rd and 2. Now Wilson. Well, they would have gotten the conversion if he could hold on. Instead, the drop means it'll be 4th down.
Looks like a second empty possession to start the game, and certainly not the way you want to start when you're coming off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
On is the punter man as he boots this one away. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Pittsburgh Steelers and running back Najee Harris. First month of the season, those numbers pretty solid. Does he continue that?
I think so, because when you come out of the gate this strong, that means that you have planned for it and you like the results that you're getting. So I wouldn't have any doubt that the head coach, offensive coordinator, actually called him in and said, look, you're our guy, okay? We're going to continue to stick with this as long as we're winning games. You ready for the challenge? And then they presented it to the rest of the team. And I think we'll see plenty of that as this season moves on.
And I'm sure he said challenge accepted. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Here's Pickett. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
A throw left side, caught by the tight end Freiermuth. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. Fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. It's just a 30-yard punt that time, no return. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. Time for another drive here for this Jets offense. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive. Spun away from one tackler, but really nowhere to go after that as they stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Now Wilson on 2nd down. He gets it underneath to Hall. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 3rd and inches, and they've got some extra beef up front. 3 tight ends.
Ball start. Awesome.
That's on the guard, Laken Tomlinson. Oh, it's a nickel set here defensively on 3rd and inches.
Still want to be prepared for a pass.
Now it's Wilson. And that is incomplete. Oh, he did everything but hold on to it. But a nice play defensively, and now it brings up 4th down.
Well, this first half has not gone according to plan so far, offensively or even defensively for that matter. They could use a big-time spark somewhere, but it's not going to come on this drive as they have to punt this one away.
And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. And this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Steelers to take over on offense. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well. Pickett leads the Steelers up here with a fresh set of downs at their own 20-yard line. To the air on 1st down with Pickett. Pass complete. George Pickens with it. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. On 2nd down, this is Harris. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. A look at the numbers for Harris in last week's game. 18 carries, 72 yards.
Oh, it's a very nice winning streak that they're on, and they've really seen this offense come into its own as a unit. And one of the keys is that the ground game has been established, and it's keeping the defense honest near the line of scrimmage. Sometimes that leads to huge games for him. Other times, he plays a complementary role to someone else. But however it's getting done, they're winning week after week.
12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh first.
Well, they obviously red man covers their partner, and he got downfield and broke down the defender. Made him
what do you mean by that, Burke?
Yeah, he made him think he was going to run a different route. Probably thought he was going to take it upfield. Then he curls back inside for the completion.
Pickett's throw complete there to Johnson. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. How about the first quarter he's putting together out wide? Pretty impressive.
I think that he likes the fact that we're playing this as a day game. You know, some guys, they respond better in the evenings. For some reason, it builds up. For this guy, day game, and he is off and running. You're exactly right. 100 might be conservative with the start that he's had here in the first quarter.
Yeah, by the numbers, he's on pace for 200-plus right now. On 1st and 10, it's Pickett. That's complete to the Memphis man, Anthony Miller. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the football as they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 22-yard line. They give them 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is where reading defenses and practice time comes into play. You got to know what you're running versus zone versus man and how to run the proper route. And they just executed that one pretty well.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Pickett right back to the air again. And he slings one that's incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Throwing on 3rd down. Here's Pickett. Working the sideline here. Did he get the feet in? Yes, they say that he did. Nice job tapping both of them down. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And that's how you pick up a first down. Not only does he make the catch, but has enough body control to get his feet down inbounds, toe tapping and dragging to make sure he gets it done.
On the give, this is Harris. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. They'll run again with Harris. And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Looking to throw, Pickett. Open man is Johnson. Touchdown Steelers. Deontay Johnson, his 6th touchdown of the season. And they're able to add on to their advantage.
Charles, every time that he makes one of these plays, I think the front office, they get a bigger and bigger collective smile because they feel more confident that they have found their guy, their future at quarterback.
And they should feel that way. It's obvious he's a big part of why they have such a good record this season. You're right about the bright future as well, and by association, a bright future for the franchise too.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And this will be a touchback. Berrios deciding not to bring it out. 2 fantastic games coming up to wrap up Week 4, the first weekend in October. Tonight, the Chiefs and Buccaneers from Tampa. That's a rematch of Super Bowl 55, of course. And then Monday night, rematch of last year's NFC Championship game. The Rams and Niners from Santa Clara. Coverage on that one, 8:15 Eastern.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. On 2nd and 12, Wilson.
This throw incomplete, nearly picked off. And with his pedigree, he doesn't drop many of those. But 3rd down coming up.
Yeah, he'll find Hall. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. That'll bring up 4th down. They wind up getting 8 yards, but they needed more than that.
Brandon, it certainly looked like they had that play defended well, but it still almost worked. Got it to the running back. He wound up getting really good yardage out of it, but it was 3rd and long, and they were able to rally and stop him before he could get to the marker.
Now the Jets send on Braden Mann to punt.
And the fair catch is made at about the 27-yard line. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now, but let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver, although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice game.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
The Steelers hit 3-0 here in the month of September. And they coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Pickett.
He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Breece Hall helped leading out this offense for another series.
They've given him some touches. They haven't had a lot of success on the ground. Do you maybe keep going to that well, or do you mix it up more?
I think you mix it up more, try and loosen things up. Get the defense to react to other people, other plays, but don't forget about it. That's your horse. You know, Secretariat lost twice in his career.
So educational. That's very true, kids. Look it up. Play action. Now Wilson. He finds his man. Complete. It's Hall. The Jets on third down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. They're looking at third in the nose of the football.
That's complete. It's Elijah Moore. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Yeah, these are the types of plays they're going to need to hit on if they're going to get back into this game. It hasn't been the greatest of first halves, but this is a nice throw here on third down, and they keep the drive going.
On first and 10, it's Robinson.
And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4.
Now Wilson.
He's got the connection to Moore.
Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line.
Wilson and Moore there for a Jets first.
Elijah Moore really started to come on in the 2021 season as a rookie out of Ole Miss. Saw 8 or more targets in 4 of his last 5 games and ended up leading the team in yardage. Expect to see a lot more first downs like we just saw there in this young man's future.
On first and 10, it's Hall.
And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
From the 30 on second down, Wilson.
And his throw here's incomplete. And on third and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive.
Wilson. And check down, complete to Hall.
And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32.
So Wilson runs off, and now they will go to the man they call Greg the Leg, Greg Zuerlein.
This is a 49-yard attempt, right hash.
Zuerlein's kick is up and through.
And they will indeed get on the board here, but still trailing. It's now 13-3.
Now that's something of a pick-me-up. The offense certainly has struggled, but they do get the field goal before half to put 3 on the board.
Yeah, you don't want to be shut out, but let's face it, those 3 points, that's not going to solve all their problems either.
Takes it at the 7. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Najee Harris and the Steeler offense set to go to work once again.
He's over 40 yards here in the second quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable, and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here, because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
And now he's looking just to add to his totals. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that'll make it second down.
Pickett, he'll look to throw it.
On the right side, this is Miller.
That one a first down pickup of 8.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
First and 10, here's Pickett.
And that's incomplete.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
To throw once more on second and 10.
Pickett, open man, that's the tight end Freiermuth.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Pickett to his tight end Freiermuth for the Steeler first.
They really love to get him into one-on-one opportunities, and this is one way. Work him out of the slot and create a mismatch. Who's going to cover him? Corner, safety, linebacker? He's got a way to beat all of those positions.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10.
Pickett will look to throw it here. Slant route to Miller.
And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 31-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
They'll throw again with Pickett. He's got his tight end Freiermuth right side.
The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. To throw again on 2nd down.
Pickett.
And it's knocked away and incomplete. They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down.
Pickett back to throw. Able to find his man. It's Pickens.
And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 12-yard line. 14 yards that time for number 14.
Well, things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick it down, any down, even 3rd down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Pickett to throw on 1st down. That throw finds Pickens in the end zone. Touchdown Steelers.
A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Steelers will extend their lead here just before halftime.
I'll let you do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown pass this young quarterback throws and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed.
Let's both do the analysis. Impressed. Aren't we both?
Yeah.
I mean, and why shouldn't we be? We've seen him improve throughout the year. We've seen him settle in now, and you can see the confidence of the team has grown. His confidence has grown. I think that everyone around this guy feels good about what they've seen, and it's also safe for him when he's driving home to turn on Sports Talk Radio. He's okay.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together.
And they'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. From the 30 on 2nd down, Wilson uncorks one for Davis. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
And we'll jump right over halftime and keep the game going here in Week 4. Second half kickoff, ready to go.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
And the Steeler offense ready to get going here in this 3rd quarter. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime. Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
Now Pickett.
He's going to rifle one deep left side, and that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Try him with Pickett here on 3rd down.
That'll be taken in there by Miles Boykin.
And he will have a Steelers first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3.
So how would you describe that one, partner? Workmanlike right there, getting that first down, blue-collar type football?
Yeah, only needed 3, got 4, just enough. I like workmanlike.
I think it's pretty cool myself. Everything doesn't have to be high glamour in this game.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
They hand this off to Harris. And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37. Again, it's Harris on second down. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. Back to throw, Pickett. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. 35 yards that time on the punt. And the Jets will take over. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. Wilson leading the Jets up now for a 1st and 10. Right at the 30. He'll give it to Hall to start the drive. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. Hall again on second down. And maybe shades in the steel curtain here as the Steeler defense drops him behind the line again. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up. The terrible towels in full force now as the Steelers get set to defend this 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up 4th down.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
Here's the Jets punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. A 47-yard punt, maybe a couple on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
Pickett looking to throw on second down. That's going to be caught by Pickens. So the completion good for 6 yards. And now it's 3rd and 3. Here's Pickett. Slant route, and he's got Freiermuth. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
Here's Harris. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
And some room to maneuver. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Najee Harris, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead.
I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
Boswell good with the extra point, and the lead is now 24. The drive summary that time, 5 plays.
And it was Najee Harris who finished it off with a touchdown run. Takes it at the 7. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Now the Jets offense, they get ready to head back onto the field. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
From the 30 on second down, Wilson. That's caught by his tight end, Uzomah. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. On 3rd and 1, Wilson. To the sideline, he's got the catch, and he kept the feet in bounds. Well done. Now Wilson on 1st down. Got a man. It's Berrios complete. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. On 2nd down, a run with Hall. And he'll get this pretty close to a 1st down as he's tackled at the Steelers' 29. Wilson now to throw on 3rd down. Open man here is Conklin. And he is going to have a Jets 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. From the red zone now, here's Wilson on 1st down. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Devin Bush driving in and picking up the sack. A CD, so often we talk about quarterbacks holding on to the ball too long. Well, we can't say that there. He had no time to do much of anything. After the sack on 1st down, Wilson. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9. And they need 10 yards out of it on 3rd. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. So another 3rd down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal. To throw is Wilson. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. 2nd down and goal. Wilson. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. So a little extra time to ponder this 3rd and goal as we played 3 quarters. Back now in Pittsburgh. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Quick hitter here. It's complete. So he stopped for no gain. And that'll bring up 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. The Jets try it, but the 4th down play doesn't work. And that will force a turnover on downs. A handoff to Harris to begin the drive. And that won't buy him much room. Just a 1-yard gain to the 5.
Harris going to get it again on 2nd down.
And able to get it across the 10 to the 15.
107 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
They run again with Harris. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
From the gun, here's Pickett. He finds Pickens over the middle.
The Steelers on 3rd down. 5 out of 9 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. They run with Harris.
And this is going to be a Steelers first down as he'll take this forward to the 27. First down, and they go back to Harris. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. Second down. They'll run with Harris. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. It's a 9-yard gain, and it'll keep the drive moving. Now a first down carry for Harris. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Harris running straight ahead. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. This offense 2 for 2 on 3rd downs on this drive. They're in for a tough test here, though. 3rd and long. Now Pickett. And the throw there going to be incomplete. The Steelers send out their punter now as he'll come on to kick this one away. And he uncorks a beauty. Best of the day. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. The Jets offense now works their way back onto the field. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD, but unfortunately the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Now it's Wilson. And he'll complete this one to Berrios. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. On first down, Wilson. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Throwing is Wilson. They'll set up the screen for Hall. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. All told, it's a loss of 8 on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there of those guys being able to run from their assignments and finish off that play.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The Jets try it, but the 4th down play doesn't work. And this defense is going to get the football back. So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but